Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of my already Givenchy L'Interdit, which one should you get? So if you've not checked that out, definitely check it out. But before we get into it, welcome. For those who are new here, you're very much welcome. For those who are back for another one, thank you so much for joining me on another video. And we're gonna wrap things up, so we are going to include one more. I think I'm out of breath. Okay, one more L'Interdit, and this is the one that I've been wanting to get, but the heavens have not allowed it. So we are going to be including Rouge, so I'm trying to keep this one short as well, so hoping that it will be short. So if you've not checked out my first, which one of the two, Ultime and Intense, if I'm not pronouncing Ultime correct, I beg, leave me alone, okay? It's my ancestors, you know, they just made it as is. I'm not French, okay? But I will go through some of the notes quickly so that we can get to the main star of the video today. So what I have in my hands or with me, I mentioned I have the two full size 80 ml for the Intense and then the Rouge Ultime. And what sucks is I have the rollerboard tester or travel size for the Rouge, which I am not impressed. I do not, but I had to get it. I had a tester, which I mentioned before. I had a tester and it finished, and I thought I was gonna get it. I was getting the Rouge. I accidentally purchased the Ultime. So here we are with the rollerboard, which personally I don't like rollerboards. Is it just me? Because I just feel like they don't do the fragrance justice. It could just be me. However, let me not digress, okay? So I'm here to help you guys decide of the three now, because firstly we did of the two, so now we're gonna do of the three L'Interdits. Which one should you purchase? Should you purchase the Intense? Should you purchase the Ultime? Should you purchase the Rouge? I don't know. Which one? It's all going to be up to you, so let's get right into it. So notes. We always dive into the notes first. So quickly, because I've talked about this already, okay? So quickly, Intense. So we are talking about some black pepper. All these fragrances, FYI, white floral, tuberose, menaccord. So tuberose, black pepper, orange blossom, some vetiver, patchouli, and that's mainly, and I think that's what makes it beautiful, because it's not doing too much. And then the Ultime, you have the ones that I mentioned with an inclusion of some neroli, some cocoa pod. I beg, again, it's up to you and your ancestors how you pronounce it. Then you also have some jasmine included in there. You have some ambroxan as well. So you're getting an addition of different notes. Then for the Rouge, we have what we've talked about, jasmine, tuberose, and then you are getting some pimento pepper, as well as, if I'm not mistaken, blood orange. Instead of orange blossom, it is blood orange. So they're changing things up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you're getting for the Rouge. So which one of the three would work for you? Let's dive into that section of the video. The Intense, I have already said, is more of a dark, sexy, rich, feminine vibe. And then with the Ultime is very floral, sweet, balance between floral and sweet, not too sweet, not too floral, rich kind of vibes, lady, garden, you know. I already mentioned that. If you haven't watched my video, you can watch it. I refer to her as a lady with a garden that she tends to but doesn't tend to, because she has a gardener. So that's what the Ultime gives me. And both of them, I say they're very, very long lasting, of course, with the Intense taking the crown. And then trail wise, do they leave crazy trail? Yes, to some extent if you go crazy, but if you just keep it personal, then it would work. I also mentioned that both of them work for date night, so you can, if you're looking for a date night fragrance, then you can decide which of the two works for you. Quickly, the Intense is more, again, a spicy, dark, feminine vibe, so that if that's what you gravitate towards, which is me, then that's what you'd go for. And if your other person likes that on you, if your goal is to please them, then that's what you'd go for. If you like a sweet floral chocolatey feel or chocolate scent sweetness to you, on you rather, then that's what you'd go for. Again, if your goal is to please them, but if you're there just to please yourself, then you do you, boo. I don't judge. I don't judge. So that's the kind of vibes you're getting with those two. And then now we're going to talk about the rouge. Should you purchase the rouge, or should you just say no because I have both? I think of the three, the rouge is definitely a balance, and I feel like I get more florals to the rouge, and that could just be me. I feel like it's an in-between. It definitely has some sweetness, it has, and I feel like I'm getting that pimento pepper. So, and I don't know if it's because I have the rollerball, so I'm not really feeling it as much as I would love it if it's in a spray, because I initially I won't even say I still love the rouge, and I would keep all three of them in my collection 100%. But I just feel like it's more, it doesn't check as too much of a difference, if you know what I mean. So if you are thinking of getting two of the ones that I mentioned, 2 out of the 3 I'm mentioning, I would say consider getting the Intense and the Rouge Ultime, because they're very much different. So you're going from a dark spicy to a sweet, feminine kind of fragrance, floral, sweetness, and it's just the right balance. Whereas the Rouge definitely stands in the middle of the two. And I'm just gonna smell it again. I'm getting more florals in the rouge on the rollerball, so that's probably if you want more of the florals but with an intensity to it, because it's definitely still a feel of the original L'Interdit, then you would go for the rouge. Like I said, I'm keeping all 3 in my collection, and I would wear them differently. The Intense more for me, because I'm that girl. I would wear it during the nighttime, or like date night, and then the Ultime, I would wear it mornings, just running around errands, and then the rouge I probably also wear it during date night as well, evening. So that's probably, and just depending on how you're feeling that day, am I feeling a little bit sexy and dark and rich, which one would work. So hopefully that helps narrow it down. They are all long lasting, including the rouge itself. It's definitely a long lasting fragrance, so if you can get the spray bottle, that's definitely better way to go, in my opinion. I think they should just stop with the rollerballs. I just don't get it, and I never will. I promise you, I don't think I'll ever change my mind. I might, but I don't know. So that is pretty much it. Hoping that this helped you narrow it down quickly. Again, Intense, dark, feminine, sexy, rouge, floral, sexy, more floral, not as spicy as the Intense. And then the Ultime, sweet, kind of chocolate, floral, not too sweet, not too floral, just right. Very, very animalic, all 3 of them, sorry, but more also the Intense and the Ultime. That is pretty much it. I hope this helped you if you were still thinking, because you're like, girl, I don't want to get the, rouge and Ultime. Like, I don't want to get the Intense and the Ultime. I want to get the rouge. What's your thoughts on the rouge? So hopefully this helps you narrow all the options down. But until the next one, guys, I will see you then.